What's going on, guys? It's Chev. Back here on some more Vanguard. You already know what it is. Still grinding and grinding. So yesterday I made my video showing you guys the Diamond SMGs that I had finished out, and it's one of the longer classes up there, probably the second or third hardest class to finish out in terms of length. ARs always being the most time-consuming ones most of the time. But last night I ended up finishing out the Riot Shield and the Knife, and we're not playing in that game. Hell no. The Riot Shield, Completionist, boom. We got the world's largest cheese grater within war now. And so anyone that thinks they're gonna press us with some cheesy shit, and also obviously since that's diamond, the knife also has to be diamond. This thing literally looks like you're trying to stab somebody with a piece of a fucking cheese grater knife. It looks like a ceremonial knife. So I'm over on the shotguns now, and maybe even slightly launchers if I go into hardcore, but I'm not gonna play hardcore right away just because I'm tired of doing all this fishing for the DOS House stuff. I'd rather just play DOS House by itself, and we're losing this game badly too. Can I get a game where we start at an even playing field where I don't have to make up for like literally my entire team? I know everybody's telling me, oh dude, go use a trench gun, it's super OP and all this other shit. Well, that's why I'm actually starting to go and grind these now before they end up hitting them. But the reason I'm not using the trench gun yet is because right here I do not have Padmavati yet. So Padmavati's favorite is the combat shotgun. I'm gonna wait to use the combat shotgun until I actually unlock them. So we got Arthur up, we got Beatrice up, Lucas up. We haven't done anything with Polina. Wow, he really didn't like shotguns, huh? I'm sure in hardcore it would be much better. I know how shotguns are in hardcore, but I really need help. Does that count? It didn't say it was a destroy, though. I don't even have good attachments on this thing either. Oh, I know people are hating the shotguns. The amount of shotguns I've ran into the past... oh, God. People are finding out more and more. At first, it's the STG and the MP40, and then people are finding there's more and more shit broken than that, and then they're running into the shotguns, and then there's like 3 different types of broken shotgun builds for like 2 different shotguns. I don't even think that this revolver type of shotgun is considered too strong, but obviously in hardcore, it's going to be cheese regardless. It always has been, no matter what. I wouldn't call a build OP just because it, you know, one-shots across the map in hardcore, but if it starts one-shotting across the map in core, yeah. Honestly, favorite shotgun of all time in all Call of Duty has to be the MW2 Spaz 12. Nothing better feeling than being able to either snipe people across the map with, just by ADSing with it, or you can do a build where you end up putting the one foregrip attachment on there with steady aim and you'll never have to ADS at all. You can one-shot people up to like 30 meters. It was nuts. I know the trench or combat shotgun or whatever is supposed to be the strongest one. I like figuring out the attachments for myself and everything instead of trying to look up what's the best, and I always figure out what the strongest shit is within minutes, but the slug on this does not seem like it's it. God, the reload is unbearable too. They got one of the coolest play the game screens. This shit is sick. It's crazy how efficient the shotgun is just by using it by itself. There's like no challenge that makes you go out of the way to really do anything stupid. It just always works. Shotguns are always super easy. It's the same thing with the pistols. Like if you go into hardcore with these things, you just melt everything. I could try decoy, but I'd rather honestly a different version. But people are asking, I have 3 or 4 V2s, but like I don't go for V2s. Like I know I got people like, oh bro, this guy's got this many guns done. This guy has this many gold weapons or diamond weapons and all this shit. I get it. It's fun to make it a race and all, but you also have to understand the reason why I don't want to, you know, do it as a race. There are so many things that are in the way of, you know, people making progress with all the glitches and other things like that. This happens every single year. Since it happens every single year, I know that it's basically like starting an actual foot race. Imagine a relay race. All these people end up getting ahead of you, but what ends up happening is they are only allowed to progress to a certain point that the devs allow them to. It doesn't matter how fast they go if they can't complete it anyway. So I got tired of, you know, trying to be faster and faster and faster and all that other shit because it genuinely just doesn't really matter. Yeah, getting the Riot Shield Diamond though, that whole broken stun challenge or whatever where you have to be stunned yourself in order to actually complete it, yeah, that was absolutely terrible. Way easier on the knife though. It was hilariously easy on the knife in comparison. Obviously the shotgun just tears it up here in hardcore, but it's the fact that you have to fish for good maps, it's kind of, it makes it hard.
Jeff, I love you.
Well, at least you didn't tell me to die. That's really great. Pretty sure this guy is smoking a bong. Hey, have a good day, man. Enjoy it. Accuracy, aiming, stability, aim, walking, steadiness. No, we need sprint to fire. That's where the majority of my time ends up going. I end up just fishing for lobbies way longer if I would just, I don't know, maybe I would have made more progress if I stayed in other games, but at the same time, I know that if I was doing that this entire time, I would have been thinking I should have been backing out. So I just gotta stick to one. Fuck it. Like, I don't hate all of these maps. It's just, in terms of making progress, yeah. It seems like whenever I put my mode on Assault, I'm more likely to get these smaller maps for some reason. I don't know why. It could be because maybe it's a possibility that when you have it on Blitz, it also has the biggest of the biggest maps selected. But I was under the impression that all of the maps are there and then just, you know, the pacing is there and it just is what it is. But I feel like I am rolling smaller maps if I put it on Assault in comparison to... See, I'm getting tactical pacing here, and I got Dome, though. I feel like I wouldn't have gotten Dome for a while. The thing is, I don't even think Dome is going to be very good on this. Gammon, Gammon, Gammon. That is so unlucky. He pulled the Gammon to throw it somewhere else, and he just dropped it on the ground because I killed him. And he was that far away. Yeah, that really wasn't worth it. 23 kills. It didn't last very long. I got to play the game, though. Bop, bop, bop. Just remember, every single year that I grinded, the shotguns were just always so simple and easy. Shit, even back when I was getting Exclusion Zone, I remember specifically, for some reason, using the M1014 on, Wet Work. Just blasting people. Barrel, no, we need more power. We need damage. Yeah, we need to hit the level 50, get the 50 barrel. Probably get the buck and slug thing too. Yeah, I basically have to get this thing all the way up to... maybe packed powder will work too. I have to get this to a decently high level before it starts getting annoyingly strong. See, now the combat shotgun, from what I know, straight out the box, that shit is strong. It doesn't even matter. I have so many little clips saved that I haven't even bothered trying to edit together to make, like, I used to make like all these like little mini montages and shit in the middle of them or for the beginning of the video, but it's so grindy that after I'm done with my game, I immediately go to grind. I'm not gonna spend extra time trying to put together little montages and shit. I'm just going.
I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you.
Why is he already shooting my body? What the fuck did I do? It's my first time. I actually have a lot of these challenges done without even noticing. Got the boot camp ones completely done, elite operator, killer ones. Precision's almost done. Operations is almost always my last place one, simply because it always has to do with like doing game modes that like I just don't play. Like there would be like a search and destroy challenge. I'm not playing search. That shit is fucking... If I was trying to sleep, I would just spectate more BR matches or play them myself. What the fuck? Why would the menu come up there? Come on, man. I was gonna V2 the shit out of them, man. I don't even have any good attachments on this shotty. It's bullshit, man. It's so fucking stupid. What kind of bug even is that? I sprinted and it brought the screen up. What the fuck? Super weird how some of these people on my team are like permanent... Indigestion! Some people on my team end up being permanently muted for some reason. It's still happening. I'm gonna... Headshots are almost done. All the multi-kills are already done. Getting there with the 5 kill streaks, yeah. Typical grind, you already know what it is. So we're gonna go through this revolving thing. Then I'm gonna get to the combat shotgun, Gracie auto, double barrel. Literally all 4 of these weapons look like the same gun, just shaped different. Like they all have the same exact kind of like wooden finish on it. I couldn't tell these weapons apart if you had shown me in game of me getting blasted by one of them. Maybe I can determine whether or not they shot me really fast and I can determine if it's a revolving one or something, but other than that, all of these things just blow you into fucking pieces, and they're all basically the same gun, so the challenges are gonna be really simple. The lobbies just are not gonna like me.